Building a business is not easy. Sometimes when everyone else is against you, maybe you feel all alone, not many people supportive, maybe even your own significant other, your spouse, is just completely against it and not supportive and, doesn't acknowledge when you have achieved something or done something new. This is a very, very common thing. Actually, a mentor of mine for many, many years ago told me, love your family, pick your peers. Love your family and pick your peers. And what that means is that you can love your family. You don't have to tell them what you're doing, what you're working on, what you're building. Just love on them, right? And pick your peers. That doesn't mean your friends are going to be the ones to go with you on this journey. That doesn't mean they're going to be the ones that are going to support you and say, yeah, go get it. And they're actually, sometimes the closest people to you are the ones to challenge you mentally and say, hey, how's that thing coming along? Did you hit your $1 million yet? Did you do your first deal? Are you still investing? All those kinds of things, right? They're gonna come out and say those things. Your friends and your family, it might shock you. It might actually shock you, but it's the truth. Here's what you need to do. You need a support system. You need a community like this, the Fearless Millionaires, where we're like-minded individuals. No matter what background, no matter what culture, no matter where we come from all over the world, but we're like-minded that we believe that when we focus on our positive outcomes, what we want, what we truly dream of and desire, that those things are going to come into our life when we work towards them, when we put in the effort and we take action, when we step out in faith, that we are going to believe that those things that we desire are going to come into our life. In order to support that, not only just a community, sometimes you need a mentor. You need someone who's actually had the experience and been there, that they can tweak the parts that you're not getting right. It's just like a coach on a team, right? The coach has the strategy. He's standing on the sidelines, and the coach stands there and watches the team and sees the moves that they're doing and comes up with strategy. The player gets out there and makes it happen and wins the spotlight and the trophies and the awards and the recognition and the fame. But the coach stands on the sideline and just does the strategy. Says, you know what? Instead of doing this, do that. Instead of you being over here, try this, right? Those kinds of things. That's what the coach is all about, because the coach can see outside of you. And you know what? That's what coaching is all about, to see outside of you. We all need coaches. They're the best of the best. I think Tiger Woods has 6 coaches. And I could go on and on about athletes and how many coaches they have and how well they train. But here's the thing for you, is you're gonna need that support system. So you have the Fearless Millionaire community. If you don't have a coach, get a coach. I'm more than happy, love to be your coach with you. I love that, it's part of my passion. The other thing is, what you need is emotional pull. And this is something I want to share with you that's very important. You need emotional pull. Okay, now anything that's going to help you pull your emotions from when you're down days to bring you up. Now, I'm not talking about pick-me-ups like energy drinks. I'm not talking about Red Bulls. I'm not talking about energy drinks or anything like that. What I'm talking about is you need emotional pull. You don't need any stimulants or drugs or anything like that. What you need is emotional pull. Now, the best emotional pull that I found over the years is nothing better than music. Emotional pull is so powerful when it comes to music. Music can bring you up and it can bring you down. It can excite you, it can make you start dancing, it can make you fall more in love, it can get you really happy, it can get you more angry, it can motivate you. That's why if you were to ever watch a movie with no music involved, the movie would be completely boring and emotionless. You would actually probably get up and leave because it would be so boring. That's why it's very hard to watch a movie. It's very hard to watch a movie, one, when it's on mute. That's the first thing. But even worse than that, it's harder to watch a movie with no music in the background. And this is why music plays such an important part in the humans' lives. In order to take us to that emotional state, like that's why churches play music, right? To take us to that spiritual state. You listen to music sometimes just to rock out, and you need that music. We all need that. So here's what I want you to do, because in business and investing, day to day, you're gonna have your good days and your bad days. I hope you have more good days than bad. For me, I tend to feel like sometimes I have more bad emotional days, and I need that constant, I need that pull. I'm just a very, what do they call it, type A personality. So I live on emotion and experience. I live on that, so I love it, I crave it. So I'm always looking for that pull. And if you're like that, or you enjoy that pull, then what you're gonna need is to find some key music that you really, really like and enjoy. And I personally like, and for me, it doesn't have to always be from a specific artist, but to me, I'm a beat guy. Some people are words. They're all about words, and the words have to mean something just right, and it means something to them. I'm a beat guy, so I care about beats, and I like to create some music sometimes. Maybe you've heard some of the music that I've produced. I put it on the background of some of these videos. But the music is actually, the beats is what I really like, because for me, the emotional sound, that triumphant, or that what they call it, cinematic, motivating beats and music is what I truly enjoy. That's actually why I really enjoy listening to some soundtracks. I actually like listening to movie soundtracks, some from the movies Transformers, or the movies, Captain America, or all kinds of videos, right? One of my recent ones was the movie Moana. Even though it's a kid's movie, the music is so powerful and so strong, so rich in culture. So whatever it is for you, whatever it is that you need to listen to that's going to get you moving. And that doesn't mean that maybe the words line up, maybe the words don't, doesn't matter. But here's what I need you to do. You need to get yourself in a peak state before you start your day. You need to get yourself in a peak state when you're down, and you're just down and out, and you're like, oh, this day is not going well. Get on your beat. So maybe you pick your top 3 songs, and you keep those songs as your top 3, and you need to go to those songs right when that moment happens. You're not feeling well, and you're emotionally down. You go to one of your top 3 songs, or you play them, and you're just like, bam, this is it. This is me. And you got to change your emotional state. So try that. Get the results. Leave comments below. Maybe you put in your comments what your favorite 3 songs are, and tell me what they are. I'd love to hear what your songs are. Even right now, they change over time. Mine has changed over time, but leave a comment below. If you like this video, give it a like. Also subscribe